Hello. Day 15. How am I supposed to have 10k? Even I'm stressed out about this. Just GL. So hopefully I can finish it today. In this stream. I don't care how much it will take, I will finish it. Probably. Let's see. I do have voice enabled on my phone. Fuck, it's so hard to mute it now because the volume adjuster button on my phone is not working properly. It's like I'm pressing it, but it doesn't react to it. Same with the power on or power off button. That's pretty much all the issue I have with the phone that I have for like 6 years now. And sometimes it slows down. YouTube or Twitch crashes on it. But it's still usable. I haven't really... Once there was an occasion where I couldn't hear the... Or like somebody called me up and they couldn't hear me. But ever since then there weren't really such things, so I guess there was something wrong with the transmission itself, not with the phone. Do I really have to buy that for her? I mean, getting distracted, that just means that it just means that I remember the orders. But if I do pay attention, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go to work. So for this occasion, I'm gonna open my monster that I've been saving for like some fucking occasion that never exists. Because I'm just like, you know, I just have it for no reason, really. I'm gonna go ahead and buy another one tomorrow, anyway. Oh. Oh shit, that's cold. Never mind. It's not like I have anything else to do, so... It won't take much of your time. What? Why? Okay. Finally came out. Sorry about that. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she will never tell me that. And Jill, you idiot! Eh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you wanna live with the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say that Armitage you hated feeling like that? Armitage? TT Hacker. But now you have a chance to make amends. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and drag you out of there if need be. Hey boss, I have a seizure. There's so many clips of Joji, you know, formerly known as Fifi Frank / Pink Guy, just has these moments where Pink Guy is still with him, even admits to it, that he likes making silly faces, therefore he's like, still Pink Guy, but not really because that's him, Joji. Wasn't there like a meme about like William Dafoe? I don't know, Joji, Pink Guy. Yeah, Pink Guy showed up on this concert as well, and he was like, hey, you don't need me, there's like Pink Guy in the audience. The pink suit in George's closet, that's it.
Coward. We have a new world to conquer. You make me sick.
Leave me alone, please.
Coward. We have a new world to conquer. You make me sick.
Leave me alone, please.
Coward. We have a new world.
Really good. I'm gonna get this music out of the way. Last page. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Listen to new music. Immediately breakcore. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in panic? Yup. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You are facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. What the fuck is going on? Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We had a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. I'm sorry for that outburst. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Always? There was a rough spot when Sai was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up, and the teachers at her school didn't help. Sai is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her as a failure, she even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Sai was totally different during the period. Cold and sweet, okay. Somebody called me that, somebody, why do I say that? I read that somewhere that if you give her a Zen star or a specific drink... Wait, actually that was Reb who told me that. What the fuck? Stella... Valhalla. Let's see, it should be on the wiki which one it is. Stella is colorblind, although it's not mentioned in the game. Okay, Cat Boomer. What's that thing called? Valhalla regulars. Wasn't that Crimson something? Valhalla Crimson. Crimson Rose. No, it's not that girl. That's why this game takes me forever. I'm pretty sure it was a Zen Star. Dictionary. Flaming Moai. The sour classy drink. When to serve. Am I on day 70? Wait, Stella... The fuck, I just got an achievement on Twitch. That's really interesting. Okay, Stella Valhalla. So apparently I can serve her this drink the 27th. Wait, 29. Something classic. Okay, so I can do that later. I don't have to do that now. Okay, let's just go with cold and sweet. Fuck, I forgot the Cormotrine. Pretty sure I messed it up again, yeah? Something is always amiss. Here. Thanks. Okay, so I guess I should do some explaining here. The reason why I was looking at when I can serve a drink, that drink and what that drink even is, I thought it's a Zen Star for sure. It's because there's a secret character that shows up if you serve her that drink, and I guess I gotta see that or something. Did he come back with the milk? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Sai managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... oh, don't worry, I laugh too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. But I want one. The fuck. Here. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You neared it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog, but it would be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. No, that's Ronaldo, man. I don't know, like he's the GOAT, you know, Ronaldo is the GOAT. It's actually so weird that people still talk about this. Like, who's the GOAT? For a very long time I didn't know what this means, so like I thought they are like calling them animals. But it does mean that greatest of all time, not the animal. But why not just call them best? Is that too cringe to just call them best? Why do you have to come up with another word to describe the same thing that best already describes? Fucking Americans, man. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Oh yeah, by the way, I think Messi is the GOAT. Just a heads up. I mean, he won everything that there was to be won. Pretty nice, we played through for there. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. But there are leftovers and left hanging, don't you think? Okay, I'm gonna look at the most expensive one. Let's do 60 to 80. Okay, so far 280 one is the best. Bad touch. Okay, 280 is the Cobalt Velvet. Okay. Fuck. What's the legend story of Santa? Because wasn't he called Nikolaus? Santa? Saint Nikolaus. Bro, this guy lived in like the 1st century. Something bubbly for a bubbly girl. Okay, let's give her a fringe weaver because I don't want to give her the same drink twice. I guess that's also like shitty to do. That was short. I mean, only like half an hour. I'm already done with like half of this, pretty much. Why are only the boring customers coming here? Dorothy's so boring, man. Okay, usual. What do you mean, usual? Oh, she's not even called Dorothy, she's Rebecca. Dorothy Hayes, Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. Son's Becky. Something girly and or sweet. What's the most expensive one? Here you go. Oh my god, the philosophy lesson again about what's real and what's not. See? There's this knife in my hand. If I put it down your throat, you might die. Therefore it's real. If it's not, then it's not real. That's it. Fuck this shitty question. I hate this so much. What's real? Okay. Am I here? Wait, where did the... Where did the text sound go off? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. That's... Bro. Who came up with this shit? I guess no one has the balls. Oh wait, there's a name. George Berkeley. These music are really good. No, he was the idealism. Solipsism. Okay, Google success. Who came up with this? Oh, it was him. And I hate existential crisis people. A lot. And why does it matter also? Like any of the questions they ask, why does it matter if there's an answer to it or not? Or like why does it, like, doesn't even matter if there's an answer to that or not. It doesn't change anything. The chances of humanity doesn't exist. I don't even know how this would work. The only thing I can imagine is the Matrix thing. It's a simulation, but it's not. It's just not. It's not a simulation. I swear to God, it's not. It can't be. I looked at the number of viewers. I just scared 4 people away when I said the knife thing. Hopefully my stream gets reported for that. Even though nobody was like, you know, targeted with that. Only a fictional character. In game you can murder people. That's like fine. I have something to throw at her. Yeah. Okay. Let's go by name. 250. The most expensive one. Let's see. 320. Tempting. Piano woman is also that much. Is this right? Yep. It's just weird. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere the thoughts started piling up in my head. What is love? I mean, everyone knows what's gonna happen now. Because I immediately auto-topped.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
Okay. Hey, where did the music disappear off to? Are those feelings real? Madrid? Is all of that real Madrid? Am I a real Madrid? This is so cringe. Stop in the fucking existential crisis bullshit. What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? Oh hey, what was that? I think it was Ghost in the Shell, actually. Is this game trying to be... Fuck no, man. Ghost in the Shell had this same shitty conversation. I mean, Ghost in the Shell, it made sense in that one. Ghost in the Shell, what are you? Ghost in the Shell was really good. I only watched the original one, but I should be watching the rest as well. I don't know about the movie. I don't know how good that is or bad. Since a lot of Western adaptations of like Asian stuff is generally bad, I'm just gonna assume that it's bad by default and like not have high hopes if I ever do watch it. I'm trying to talk my parents into watching The Old Boy, but I can't really approach them how to, like, how should I introduce that movie to them, because it's like really old. It came out in 2003. It's also Korean. My dad hates Korean stuff. My mother does love Korean movies and TV dramas. But who gets the last word? It's my dad. To like what they watch together. The Old Boy was probably the best adaptation in a movie of a manga. I mean, it came out in 2005 in my country. I don't know if that's like dub for it, because that also matters. They don't wanna read necessarily subtitles. I actually don't think there's Hungarian subtitles or like dub for this. I also told my dad to watch Jinro, the movie, not the anime. That didn't work out, so that's why I'm not suggesting Old Boy. But like, you look at movies nowadays, and like, what can you really watch? Like, in the entirety of the fucking year, 2023, all I can recall from a movie that was like, maybe worth watching, maybe, was Oppenheimer. What else was there this year? That makes you think like, okay, there's very few movies that you can watch and you can enjoy them. So like, you have to go back in time, pick up old stuff that you have watched, or you have just skipped them because you either did not have time or you thought it's not good at that time. So you end up watching old movies. Whereas like the normal thing should be that you watch movies onward as you go. Same should be with games, but it's not like that. You always come back to the old ones because they are just indefinitely better. I think anime is like that too, but there was a shift in, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I should say that they shifted what most of the animes are about, since you don't really get a lot of mature stuff nowadays. Whereas, if you think back to like 2006, Code Geass, Death Note, Trigun is actually 2004, but a lot of Black Lagoon came out in 2006 as well. Holy shit, 2006 animes, let's see. And what comes out this year? I'm gonna check that out, 2003 animes. Ergo Proxy as well, holy shit. Okay, so Oshinoko kind of mature. Trigun Stampede. Okay. Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre. Okay. I don't know what Hell's Paradise is. Look, what the fuck is this title? The aristocrats' otherworldly adventure, saving gods who go too far, and 6.6 rating on IMDb. What is it on Crunchyroll? Somehow it has better rating. I'm not gonna judge that. I guess IMDb is not really that go-to place if you wanna like look at an anime and see if it's good or not. Just for a sec, I'm gonna show this. I watched this one. This one was nice. It's fucking anime, man. I mean, this is all of them in 2023. Kamikatsu. But then again, Death Note, Code Geass, Gintama, Ergo Proxy, Black Lagoon, Hellsing Ultimate, Fate/Stay Night, Canon. What I'm saying is that most of these stuff, I mean, I guess not a lot of slice of life, if I had to guess. Whereas most of these are. So that's the shift I'm talking about. Finally I proved it. It took me like 5 minutes. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just the tone changed. But there's so many enemies that you can just go back to watch them. Like even to the 80s. I haven't watched Akira and the Angel's Egg either. Let's see, when did the Angel's Egg come out? 1985. Akira. 1988. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the game now. I wasted so much time. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? Seriously, Jill? She's making the jokes. I mean, isn't he driving? Sunshine Cloud. In the last stream, I should say in the previous stream, I hope it's not the last one, just because I made some snarky jokes, I made the presumption. Actually, what was I gonna say? My fucking brain. Holy fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it was the previous stream when I said that I don't think people do talk to the bartenders IRL, and now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure they don't. Unless it's some really specific bar where it's the only place to drink, is that you are sitting in front of them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know I don't swing that way. What way, Lilim? I'm a man's man, I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women. Pranking me? Glad to help, I guess. I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spend all of my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true that what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Semi-legal? Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh, do you want anything else? I have a piano man. Alright. Yeah, this is nice. Hey, you two an item? What are you trying to say with that laughter, Jill? No, we are not. What's wrong with you? Eh? You work with this hunk of a man and you don't feel the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with his smell so close to you? Ever heard the expression his pest is a fucking way and I don't wanna carry? Because his pest is a fucking weight I don't wanna carry. If he even has a pest at all, I'm having my doubts lately. Are you implying he's not a good game? Oh, don't misunderstand, Jill is good game. He's not bad looking, he's a gentleman, he's always attentive. But he's also distant and will take many steps back when he feels like he's getting close to somebody. You don't have to marry him, just push into a closet and... not interested. You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out. Please come again. I created Wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Fucking Wieners, man. They're so funny. Funny looking penises. Oh, hey, it was Jill who talked about Wieners, right? Funny looking penises. They are funny. Women marries anime pillow. Nobody's actually surprised. I see. I'm just reading the headlines, just like IRL news. Not like I would care ever about news. Especially in anything. Okay, how the fuck am I gonna get that much money? That's impossible. Why is Wiener funny? It's not funny. How is that funny? I buy that for $1? Where is that from? Robocop? I see.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings. Anyway, let's start. What the fuck was that? Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Now get me a marsh blast. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you will stand a chance? Or like half his size? I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Gee, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I've even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Well, let's try the suplex thing. Ingram a suplex. Fuck if I know what that means. Here. This stuff, like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie, and you are? Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did actually. Figured as much, only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. See? How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection by giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours you are trapped in a bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They are like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, you should have figured. Okay, give me one of those, sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Let's do that. What is this cheap fuck? This is cheap fuck, man. This is cheap fuck. Only 80. Not gonna get rich from that. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours though. Let's see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. Seemed like a nice guy, right? I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? No, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. Give me a bad touch with you, that way you'll be in a good mood too. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Yet he has charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily my parents brought them to the court. Then the judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce the behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I have been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the anonymity. Okay, this word has to be fucking searched up because I have no idea how to pronounce it properly. Fuck this word. It means hostility. Hostility. Anonymity. Animosity.
Animosity. Animosity.
Animosity? Animosity? What a shit word. What does it even mean? Animosity. Ill will, I see. Viciousness. Isn't that weird that the motherfucker has to turn on the AC? 10 PM? Is that hot? It was a day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. Why is this music playing twice? As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I had her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know. Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather that Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I had for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah, I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing, as do I. So what's the problem? Oh hell no, this is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became... animosity. Bro, this fucking word is cancerous. Why the fuck do you have to pronounce it that way?
Animosity.
Animosity. Animosity. Okay. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she had her in high esteem for. I can already tell what's gonna happen. She is gonna talk out loud. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe. I can lift her sweater. Do you wanna see? I bet you wanna see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit, yeah, I told you. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your elder sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Fuck. That is like the end of it. Well, unluck there. It's less chilly today. Let's go with this again. Even though at the beginning of the stream I said I'm gonna do a variety of songs. Gee, the kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. You are back. Fuck you. You don't know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Thank you. She thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol, everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Ah, so responsible, Joe. I kinda faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it would be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So thank you. Don't worry about it. I leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Ah, so sweet. Mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding gem, please. On it. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. But why can't I? You're the main character, don't know? What are you? A cute girl? Right. You okay, G? I'm making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. I already know how to do that. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it will spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. Maybe something changed with the HUD. Sure. Yep. Weird. Okay, it was the HUD. Nobody expects the Dorotheen Inquisition. Dorotheen Inquisition. Ouch, I missed my zong. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Oh, hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? I wanna know, does anybody hate Dorothy? I hate Dorothy. Let's type this into Google and see what the fine people of the internet think about it. Anime was a mistake. Considering refunding the game because of Dorothy? I was really disappointed to see this otherwise enjoyable game include such an obvious pedo-baiting character. Older than she looks is the oldest, cheapest excuse in the book for character designers to try to get away with sexualizing the bodies of children. The sheer degree of unmitigated, gleeful enthusiasm and with which this character sexuality is presented honestly makes me sick. Okay, Reddit or soy. I mean, this is on Steam. Kind of makes sense, but it's still soy. It was an annoyance at first, but the scene where she nearly on screen for comedic effect was the last straw for me. I don't think I can in good conscience keep playing this game or... I mean, this game has a character that murders people too. She was created as a joke against other loli-kind characters. Huh. Valhalla fans are cancer. Who would have thought? What? Also hi. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about it, I was just reading about reading a Steam discussion page because I hate the character, so I typed in I hate this character and I seeked, I don't know, whatever. Oh yeah, before you leave. What, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be there. I'll be here then. Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Who the hell is Becky? Who's Becky? Who's what? You said... I said nothing. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at the risk of burning. Make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey GL, mind if I ask a silly question? You have seen my clients, you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get up on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you wanna ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents should call as such. By the way, this is the in-game music. It's not external. I'm not listening to breakcore. Oh, let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? The let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight the nanomachine rejection. Moreover, the research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got caught in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. I'm turning this shit off. Not to mention Zaibatsu's corp record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The fuck is this about? He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. And in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stankovic, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. The fuck is that word? Huh? Why are there no other examples for this word? There's only one. Basically means a weird habit. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with a protrusions instead of their parents. Protrusions. You keep calling them prostitutes. Why is that? Because that's what they are. You don't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they are somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles, thus they can move like a cat and react to their mood. But in the end they are just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit though that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. How the fuck am I gonna pay the bills? That's impossible. Is that game over? Holy shit. What's wrong with this? Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Because it's weird? That's the only reason. Does she need anything? Kiramiki, buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. I guess. I don't know. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we have got almost everything, but we are still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Jillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Gia, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being a delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Jill has a crush? He what? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. To the office I go. This place? Great. Hey Gia, sorry but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole, perfect. Hey kid, I have the usual. The fuck is the usual? Is it beer? It's probably beer. Let's just search it up for sure. Who's this guy? Donovan? Oh, big beer, he says. The fuck, why? And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that because restructuring will begin at the BTC after this voting. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright kid, let's try a moon blast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Become blessed? Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Alright, didn't you see a Lilium coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot as and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fucking curious as shit right now. Why aren't all the characters I like this in this game just fucking unhinged? But no, most of the characters are just mentally unstable. And that's the character trait. This guy is just unhinged. I want to know how just how detailed those king class CIA models are. Personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite a selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife? But that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilium isn't here, huh? I have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I explode. Hey, after you are done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Here, alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for shattering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk? I've never seen that word. It also means nutritious. Warm, gracious, good-tempered, good-natured. Okay. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But well, we are here already. Mind giving me something sweet? I don't know, let's search for the most expensive one. Okay. Here. Thanks. So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he would have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. What? You are? It's not common knowledge and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We were both single and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. Or it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that. Okay, after he read it, and I thought sure, why not? I already knew him well enough. Wouldn't hurt to try. Where the fuck did the text audio disappear off to? Pretentious. I don't know. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. The fuck? Whatever. Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And NGL, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Something tea-like. Something bitter but girly is fine too. Iced tea bitter. Okay, I mean, I guess this is the one, but I'm gonna look it up. Mulan tea or sunshine cloud. Okay, I don't know what Mulan tea is. It costs 500. One of the bottle drinks available. Really? Oh, this set. Just gonna put it in, mix. There we go. Here. Perfect. You are a king class CIA, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and the DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we are a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of a functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we are trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. How could people possibly enjoy a concert? You just go to YouTube and then you listen to the song there. Imagine paying for listening to music. Holy fuck. It's free. Anyways, there was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Bro, that's real. Is it not? K-pop? Oh, I'm stupid. I guess I'm not, because it's the official fandom name for the South Korean pop group Blackpink. Because it's a combination of black and pink. Blink. Okay. Is right and not at the same time. Your love is a drug. Really nice kids, you would be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they are not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Hard to believe, I mean, their images of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. True, I guess. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a sparkle star first. That's not that expensive. Unlock there. Oh. Boss, G is back, I take my break. Buy oil for that door. Greetings. Oh, Stella, what can I get you? I go with the Bleeding Jane today. Thank you, what brought you here today, waiting for Say? I came by myself actually, I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting though, when I first saw you I doubted you would ever come here again. Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of White Knight suits. Think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? The tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any White Knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they would be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many White Knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They are on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, wall field ripe. What? Okay, whole new field ripe with patience just open for many, so I would say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. What is that word, man? Okay. There's one weird case though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of the very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique. The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of Henshin heroes. And what? They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they are among the most wanted people would be an understatement? Understandment? What did it say? I guess it doesn't matter. Something under. You know a lot about this. Just order something. Holy fuck. Why are we talking about this? Okay, I swear to God, I'm trying so hard to not make Dota jokes, but like, Dystopia, Stopson, Quincy crew. Sorry about that. Then again, most of the demonization is due to the Quincy crew being such a clown. It even makes sense. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is the Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah, so what you were saying is that the Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. No, seriously, and what? Can I get a Brent in here, please? So I take it you are in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kirabiki Encore concert. She was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I should have shouted the second time when she said again. It would have been funny. Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name. And like the last time, she was quite a graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life, but having such backing to that claim to hear that she is so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know. In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you are supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea what made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people, all thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice, but more importantly, daddy. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? Was I not paying attention? I don't remember this girl being famous. Wait, I'm on day 17. It's not showing up here in the bottled one. Whatever. A bit disappointed. Oh, I even fucked it up. Classic. Wait, what? Something classic. Question if the drink is really classic and counts as a mistake. However, if you made the... What is a classic drink? I don't understand. Beer, bleeding, gin, floody water. Bro, where the fuck is that even? Whatever, I made my first mistake. No, hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greetings stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I go through that door again and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, a sound of the gently rapping at my chamber door. This some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. You overdid it, you totally overdid it. Quote the bartender, I did not. So like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Cobalt. Okay, let's make a big one. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd, today my daily card readings told me that I would meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I bring the word into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that bug. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We have been young. We all have been young, Jill. It's not like you are still like that nowadays. That would have been more embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods no. I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... You have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Why can't I fucking find that meme? Where Alma says unlock your doors. But if I type this into Google, nothing comes up. Unlocking door. That's not what I typed in. Alma Valhalla. Meme, unlock your doors. What the fuck? Why the 69? It was supposed to be 69, not 69, like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 69. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I have a sugar rush. What did she say, 12? What the fuck? Weird. Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I have earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships. Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I would describe as such, that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it would be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it. Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only a half years or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we had awesome chemistry, I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he would change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. I still won't be able to finish this fucking game in 8 streams. What is this fucking shit? I couldn't make any progress in 8 streams. What the fuck is this, man? I still have to do another stream. Because this is day 17, there's gonna be day 18, day 19. I don't know how long they are, because this one is pretty long already. I'm sure there's gonna be one more customer. Let's get her a beer. The first is that I spend lots of time typing and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. I feel like if you are not playing Warcraft or Starcraft, you never get that. I just realized that her arm is robotic. I thought that's like a sleeve or a glove. Isn't wrestling fake? Aren't winter for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my idea world you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gia's back to make you humble. What? Oh, that's amazing. I will be able to pay my... Have a very nice day, thanks. I mean, how the fuck do you expect me to have that much money? You know what? I'm gonna stop bitching and finish the game today. You totally fucked. Oh no, these boring fucks. Wi-Fi router dildo. What did they ask for? Beer and something non-alcoholic. Okay. I don't know. Oh hello, that's 13 drinks. I guess it's just a beer. I'm gonna stand up. Unlike your coworker, holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gio. How? That beaming face is unmistakable, the face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. So, bleeding Jane and something non-alcoholic. Holy shit, so much harder to use the mouse as I'm standing up. Okay. There's something. Oh, that was a something non-alcoholic. Then what was the other one? Wait. Fuck. Bloomlight. That's all the names that girls have. I'm sitting again. The fuck? Why is it alt-tabbing? I hate when games randomly alt-tab for no good reason. This is the same shit, it's just staged. Bye, Bill. Give me something nasty. It's probably this one. Fuck man, my mouse movements. Piano man, okay. She does need that. In the ever-living fuck did you do it? Magic, that's bull crap. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Now that I think about it, maybe Boss just donated money to this CIA thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. It's not fair. Are you hitting on me? Tech support? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say you're oddly calm today. Getting more sleep today. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking I die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog, you can't just ask me to roll over, you know? Mind if I entertain you a bit then, boss? You and Gia take a break, I entertain the missy here. Alright? Oh Gia, by that I meant take Jill with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into the truck's grill. Grill. Okay, I'm committed. I'm gonna finish this game today. Want one? Oh, that's a bummer. Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. CJ, you're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I have a gut punch. What? Nothing. Motherfuckers who ask for this drink. This is so cheap. Oh fuck. Huh? Okay. Nico Chen. Humble. What the fuck? Honestly, I'm kind of hypocritical now that I think about it, because also streaming Shan and Dorothy are both unhinged as well. I guess it's less funny as Donovan. A pair made in hell. I guess I still don't have enough. I still don't have enough money. That's crazy. That is crazy. But it should be the last day. So I'm gonna save separately. I'm just not talking, man. So get over with this, man. You know, it's hard to emphasize with these two characters because I as a player has not seen Lenore once in the game. It's just somebody that they both loved. And I don't know, that's just too distant for me. I can't even give a single flying fuck about Lenore. Even though I'm supposed to be GL. But no, it's not that kind of visual novel that you get into. Because you have no choices here. Everything that happens in this game is predetermined. Piano women. Or blue fairy without alcohol. I remember my first time drinking something. I was like 7 or 8. My brother had a party at our house, and it is like high school friends, classmates. They just was there, and one of his friends gave me wine, like taste this cola. And I drank it and I fucking slept for 4 hours in a tent outside. And I woke up. Where is everyone? They just went to sleep after that in my own bed. It wasn't even the entire glass, it was just one sip. And then I met him like, I don't know how many years later. I guess 10. And like, I mentioned it to him. We both laughed about it. Is it over? Is it finally over? Oh my god, I'm Kube! Ah! Sorry about that. I'm not doing that though. For like, I don't know, like for years I have not ever looked at my Binayo device, you know, like I just don't do that anymore. For an entire year now. It is what it is. Girls have to do that for me now. Well, what can I say? 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 What can I say about this game? Overall, I would say I liked it, but it's far from being amazing. I'm pretty sure my patience and my general view on some of the characters and these discussions that we have had with the characters and the lack of choices, even though this is a visual novel, so you would expect at least to have like a little bit of a choice. The only choice you had was like to choose the character in the truth or dare. But even when you were challenged by a character, you couldn't choose truth or dare, so like the lack of choices is a bit baffling to me, you know. But I would say most of the characters were interesting, especially Donovan and Alma, and the detective guy, the boss, Jill, the other Jill, the Jillian, mom, dad, family, and friends. Thank you for all the support. This is for you. Stella was okay. I hated Say. I hated Dorothy. The streaming chum was fine. Virgilio was fine too. Kiromiki was fine too. So like, I would say this game is a 6.5 per 10 or a 7. Let's call it a 7 per 10. Because it's just a redemption story. Like, you know, you have your revenge stories sometimes and you have your redemption stories where somebody is regretful of their past and then in the end they realize that they don't have anything to be regretful. Did you have fun? I guess I did. I mean, I was Scottish, Russian, Mongolian and everything in this game. Yep, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? Yeah, I got to be all sorts of nationalities through voice acting. She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. Not only that, but I also got to learn a lot more new words. Like fad, for example. F-A-D. You're right. Good night, Jill. Animosity. Yes. And the rest I don't remember. But I probably remember how to pronounce them if I see them again. We play some more tomorrow. Good night. Sukeban Games. Gracias. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I disliked this experience. It was nice. Like every once in a while, playing a visual novel can be good for your soul. You know, like you don't want to play shooters all the time or gruesome games. What is this? Do I have to press a button? I really have to take a wicked leak, so I gotta go. So if this motherfucker game could go ahead and close itself from the credits, that I would appreciate. What? Wednesday, February 1st. To think I would be evicted. They are pretty ruthless. They don't even allow you to skip 1 month. I was 2 months late already, actually. Geo. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Right? About that, forget it. I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow we will regroup and think what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here by the... Whoa, your bed is huge. A queen size, considering I lived with a guy for at least 4 years. It can get lonely, but also really comfortable, just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for the futon in here. I haven't slept in a mattress in over 2 years now. Nighty night. Get the bed ending? It's hot in here. Okay, I guess that's it. That's about it. So yeah, my overall rating of this 7 per 10. I don't see myself playing this again, unless I wanna, like, you know, find out other stuff. The game was interesting enough. I feel like the setting and the art style is really good. The story is also good, I guess. It's like redemption story. You know, I saw a speedrun. I was like, well, how do speedrunners do this? 20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes, and I spent 15 hours on this game. But either way, this was really good, so I wouldn't badmouth the game. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, nothing really that stands out. I guess the weird amount of... Anyways, I'm not gonna say that. Especially at the end of the stream. See you guys next time. I'm gonna keep that to myself.